Did you do it, guys? Did you visit some website and check? Okay. How much did they quote?
Around $20,000.
Yeah. How much is that in Indian rupee? That's a lot of money. Let's say you're not a very good developer right now. I mean, like you're still in learning phase, right? So you're still students. You do not have an established app dev company, so you cannot obviously quote that much. Let's just consider 1/10 of that price, okay? Like 1/20th of that price. Even then, that's like $1,000 for a basic app. $1,000 is like how much? 70K. 70K is a lot of money, which you can earn in like less than a month. If you're pretty good at app dev, you can build an app in like weeks, right? So like 1 month, 70K is a lot. I mean, like that's like basic salary to a lot of earning people right now. 70K is insane, right? So I'm not even kidding. We, myself, me and Dhruv and one of our co-mentors, Tuti, we have a company of our own called Pyramid Developers. We build apps for companies, and we actually are making money right now. So if what I told you doesn't sound true, maybe this should. Right, we built over like 10 apps for companies who are willing to pay like 4 to 5 lakhs for an app, and that's kind of insane to earn so much of money when you're still a student, right? Okay, let's. I think that's a lot of talk about money. I think we should move forward now. Um, Okay, so now that I've seen how much demand it has, what kind of scope app dev has, I think you should now be wondering how you can build these apps, right? I mean, like coding a lot might look like a headache, right? I mean, CS students, like students who've taken up CS in like PU, like 11th and 12th grades, might know a little bit of Python. What do you guys learn in PU? Did you guys take up
C,
CS?
We learn C++. plus plus.
Okay.
Python.
C and C++.
Ah,
And
nice.
like Java.
Ah, great. Java. Java is of kind of good interest for app dev. I'll talk about it later, but let's see. Yes, so you've gone through a lot of programming languages already, but there's way more to learn, obviously, which will be a couple of which you'll be learning as a part of engineering. In your first year, you'll be learning solid C in one of the semesters, first or second, and Python in the other. So yes. And not just that, Java, there are a lot of programming languages, all right? There's Dart, that's Java, there's native programming, there's a lot. Okay. Now there's something called a framework. Okay, what a framework basically is that it's something that's built on top of a good programming language and makes your life easier. Okay, you have inbuilt libraries, you have a collection of functions which you can use, you have a good editor and stuff like that. Okay, so there's more to it, but we'll be seeing it soon. Okay, so a couple of frameworks. If you can Google what are the popular app dev frameworks in 2020, you'll see a lot of these. Flutter, of course. Flutter is something from Google. I'll talk about it soon. Then there's native Android coding in Java. That's like the default. Okay, Java or Kotlin and stuff like that. But like now that you don't know about all this stuff, it might sound very weird to you, but don't worry, we'll go through all of that. Okay. So now comes the fun part. Okay. let's not talk about complex coding right from the beginning, right? Like, I mean, who speaks about so much coding in the first session? All right, so let's have some fun right now. Um, if you have you guys heard of something called the MIT App Inventor? Has anyone of you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. A couple of people know what MIT App Inventor is already. That's pretty good. So yes, for the rest of you, MIT App Inventor is a web tool. Okay, where you can basically drag and drop the items which you want. If you want a button, you can drag and drop a button. If you want a map service, you can drag and drop that. Everything's drag and drop. Every single UI section is drag and drop. Okay, that's as simple as that. And then, I mean, like, you cannot build an app without coding, right? So, like, if you do not know how to code, how do you build an app with MIT App Inventor? Why do I call it easy? It's because there's no coding. Okay. If that sounds vague, let me show you how coding is in MIT App Inventor. You can still see my screen, right? Like the other tabs also.
Yes.
Okay. All you have to do is Google MIT App Inventor. Then you come here, you click create apps. But let me show what else you can get here. You can get started all the stuff, tutorials, and there's something you can do on your own. Okay, you need to sign in with one account. Lol. Okay. Okay. This is something which I started app dev with. Okay. This is like the absolute basic of app dev. Okay. Yes. So here you have a section called the user interface. Now, are you guys all on your laptops or what? What are you guys on? Phone?
Laptop.
Laptop.
All right. I think you can do this with me, right? Can you guys open MIT App Inventor? Just Google MIT App Inventor and click on create apps. All right, guys. Did you do it? Did you open MIT App Inventor?
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
Yes, nice. What about the rest, guys? Okay.
Done.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's jump right in. Okay, let me start from scratch. But before starting a new project, let me just show how the code section looks like. Okay, looks funny,
So
right?
it's
I
kind
mean,
of like
yeah, it's like kids stuff. It's jigsaw puzzles. Look at this. You just have to type in the numbers or pick what you want from the options. That's so simple, right? Like, look at
Oh,
this.
it's like Scratch for making apps.
Yeah, kind of, right? You work with Scratch.
Yeah.
yeah, made some basic games using Scratch.
Nice, nice. That's good. All right. Okay. You have all this stuff. Okay. Like, if then statement, if then else statement, blah blah blah. You just pull it down here, and then you have when statement. When is basically like is like a conditional statement again, and then you have logic. If you want to add stuff like that's math. Sorry. Yeah, you can check equality and or operators, blah blah blah, and a lot of shit. Like, look at this. everything's ready made. You cannot, like, you don't have to create anything out of this. Like, this gives you everything. Okay, let's actually make a very simple app in MIT App Inventor first. Okay, let me. Now, hello. Okay, you gotta click on start new project. This is boring, so you can just skip that. And then give a project name. Let's just call it my first project. Alright, okay. Are you guys on the screen right now?
Yep.
Okay, nice. Okay, here. Oh, give me a second, 1 second. Oh crap, man. Alright, cool. What do you guys want to make? You can. Do you guys want to try a simple login page first? You guys want to make a simple login page? Is that fun?
Yeah, with like
Yeah,
if
sure.
Okay. So step one, you just drag. You need to make a layout first. Go to layout. 1 second. Yes, go to layout. In layout, you've got a couple of formats, right? There's horizontal arrangement, there's horizontal scroll, there's table arrangement, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like if you guys have used the Windows phones, like the tile kind of UI, right? You have that. You have vertical arrangement, and you have vertical scroll. That might not look like a lot, but if you want to design a very simple app, I think that's a lot. Okay, let's just go with vertical arrangement first, and then you set the height to fill parent. Now the height fill parent fills the entire screen height. Okay, and width to fill parent again. And yes, this is your layout. Okay, there's nothing in there yet, but this is the structure. So whatever I put inside this goes vertically. Okay, like one below the other, and if it goes beyond the screen, it becomes a scroll bar. Okay, let's put in some text boxes. Let's put a label. Oh, before this, guys, tell me if I want two boxes, one below the other, but a label behind each box. What do you think I should do?
a label behind, as in
Okay, yes. Okay, so if this is your phone, I want a label here saying login. Like it should say enter username.
oh, okay.
Okay, and then I want a box over here, and then it should say password, and then it should have a box over here, and then I want a button here. How do you think I can do this? Any idea, guys?
Can you put a horizontal arrangement and then put those two inside?
Yes, you can. So that's a very good answer actually, and it's pretty simple as well, right? So you need a vertical arrangement first if you want vertical section. That's like the parent structure, like the parent layout, and then you want a couple of horizontal arrangements in there, right? Let's just put in two horizontal arrangements, and then let's set the width to fill parent because we want it to fill the entire width. Okay, and automatic basically changes width based on the number of widgets you have in there. Okay, like the number of components, let's say. Okay, now I want a label. so I just put in a label there. See, the width, the height of the thing was set to automatic, right? The horizontal scroll arrangement one. So it automatically took the height of the text box that you have, like the label that you have. That's height of the text in the label. Right, let's just call this username, and let's put one more label in the box below it. That's the second horizontal arrangement. Let's call it password. Okay. Now let's just drag and drop two text boxes in there, right? Yes, there. Okay. Now what do we want? What do we want, guys? What next?
Wanna asterisk the passwords.
Okay. But
A
like,
submit button,
yes,
login
right.
button.
Yeah, we need a button, right? Like a button that says login or something. That's like the basic layout for that. Let's just call it login. Then, yes, this looks a little shabby. Let's just make the width fill parent. Okay. Kind of looks like something, no? Let's just put a title login page. Okay. Okay. Now we have a login page, a very simple login page with username section, password section, and login button. Okay. Now let's say we have a very simple checking mechanism. Okay, there's no real authentication. It's very simple, very basic, like the stuff these college guys do, like the admin login and stuff. Very simple, very basic. Okay. Go to logic. Okay, you need to put an if condition up there. Okay. Oh no. No, what was the text box called? Did we give that an ID? Is there an ID in this? Okay, never mind. Okay, fine. What was this text box one? Go to text box one. We want the text inside text box one, right? Text box one dot text. That's what we want. Okay. Now we need a condition here. We have the if then condition, but what is the checking? Where is the checking section? You go to logic, and then you just pull it here. Then we check equal to. Okay. We plug this in here and text. Let's just say if this is admin, and we need one more and section also, right? We need to check both the login username and password. So go to logic again, and we pull this out, we plug this in because the and comes like the base thing, right? So you plug this in here, and then and we need something similar for the text box 2, right? So you go to text box 2, store it somewhere over here, and we need one more condition. Go to logic equal to, and here, and go to text, and then put pass. Then do what? Let's just make one more page for it, right? Like you can make it open one more page, or make it. Let's put one more text here, even more simple. Let's just put one more label here. Login check. Okay, it's login check right now, or login status. Okay, and we put one more label. Oh, okay, all right. Once again, we need one more layout. Label. Okay, so right now it's empty. Login status. We don't know what the status is. Okay. let's just make it such that if your username and password matches what is in the database, there's no database right now, but it's just checking it here. But this is technically how it's stored in the database, right? Like if you have a username, it'll go through the list of users having that username, and then there'll be only one user in the end because your username should be unique. And then it'll wait for the password. If the password is matching that user's data, then it logs you in. That's how regular backend login works. Okay. So let's just put one label 5, right? The second label, which is almost invisible, this tiny stuff over here. It's called label 5. Then label 5 dot set. Where is that? Set label 5 text. Okay. Okay. Text to text. You need to put this first. Let's just put in one else condition also, right? You need to put it here, and then else you want the same thing. Copy paste, then paste here. Fail to log. Okay, very simple, right? Very extremely basic. Now let's say let's just check if this app works. Okay. Oh no. Oh, this is BT. Oh no, actually. This will take a little bit of time, but are you guys having fun with it? Are you guys trying out stuff with the MIT App Inventor? Does it look simple? Guys?
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Yeah, what are you making?
I was just following along.
Okay, nice. What about the rest? Guys, are you
Yeah,
making
it's
anything?
simple to do.
Okay. This looks like it's gonna take some time to build. But yes, I think you got what I'm saying, right? So that's how it is. Okay, you've got the user interface, you got the layout section where you design the layout, just like you have a blueprint for your house. The same way you design the layout for the app first, where things go and sit. And then you drag and drop components. If you want to show an image, you can drag and drop one image component and put a nice image of a puppy in there, and then stuff like that. You can have a switch, you can have a time picker. If you want to ask the user his date of birth or something, there's date picker, stuff like that. Very basic stuff. Oh my god, 35%. Okay, till we wait for this to finish, let's have some interactive session. Let's see if you guys are actually interested in doing this. Can you guys present your screen and show me what you guys have done, or are you guys still working on it? Do you need time?
Kind
I
and
can
little.
share my screen, but I'm not done yet.
Oh, no problem. Can you share your screen? I'll stop sharing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, there. Oh, nice.
I didn't understand what to put in the then option in the blocks.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, there's one if statement and there's one then statement. And if statement, you dragged in a logic chunk, you dragged in one and section first, and then you
Yeah.
dragged in this equal to section, and then you filled in the smaller boxes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now what do you want the app to do? What do you want the app to do when this
So
condition?
if the both are the same, you have to show the login status as passed.
Okay, else fail, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
do you have a label already? Did you make the structure in the design?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, go to blocks again. Now what do you want to show? In which label do you want to show? It's label 5, right? You just check. The Choda one in the corner was label 5, right? So scroll all the way down to
Yeah,
label
label
5.
5.
Yes. Click on label 5. And then you've got a couple of options, right? Set, background color. No, that's not what I want. Font size. No. Scroll down a bit. Yes, we have set text. That's what we want, right? We want to set the text to something. Just pull it out. Just pull it out into the thing. It won't fit in there yet because you haven't set the condition. Set it to what? What do you want to set it to?
Passed, I guess.
That's right. That's text. That's correct. Because, yes. So how do you plug in a small thing into that corner? The pending part of the jigsaw puzzle. You need a text, right? Go to text and build. And then take one empty piece of text right on the top in the beginning. And plug it in the set to text thing. No, to the right. The pending
Yeah.
field part, yes. And then you can type in whatever you want. Okay. Now this chunk is ready, so you just have to plug it into the main condition checking section. Plug the if you pull the green thing, the red thing comes with it. So you just pull it up into the then section. See, it fits. That's it. If you want an else condition now, you just go to the small blue. No, you don't go to logic because you can go to logic. You can go to control. The if condition you had if then else, but you already have one if then. What if you want to add one else condition to that one only? Now, if you bring one more, it's branching, right? Like just the way you did in this thing. What is it called? Nesting of if conditions, right?
Yeah.
You don't want that. You just want one else condition with the if. So just click outside, click in one empty area. Just go to the small setting thing button next to that if word. Yes, and then there's else. You drag and drop, drag it into the smaller if. Yes, there. And there you got one else condition. Now what do you want to set for else?
So label we are setting it to fail.
Okay. And done. That's it. Let's see if my app compiled.
I'll stop sharing.
Yes, cool. That's great. You just have to click on build now. There's a button called build on the top, the third button.
Sure.
And then you can choose one of them. If you want the APK, if you want to connect your data cable, and then copy the APK, that's a lot of work. Instead, you can choose the first option, which will give you a QR code. Okay. Let me present my screen. Oh crap. Okay. So we have a nice little QR code here that will let you install the app. Let's go to scan on your phone or camera, Google, and yes.
For the username and password, shouldn't we check from a database? We didn't create a database, right?
Yes, you should. But like we are starting from the absolute scratch, right? So I'm just simulating a database right in your phone, like without a database. We'll move on to database, don't worry.
So the app should still work without a database, right?
Yes, it should. Like it's just one checking condition, right? Right now, you just check for the condition and see if it works. Okay, the QR code is not working for some reason. I'll just
Yeah, I have opened the app and inputted. I have in the username block. I have typed admin and password. I have typed pass.
okay.
I tried to log in, but it's not responding.
Not responding as in?
Yeah, nothing is saying.
Oh,
It's
nothing's
remaining.
happening. Okay, 1 second. Let me check. Uh, okay.
Yeah, it seems to be doing the same for me.
What is the rule that we set? Admin. Oh yeah. What? What? Okay, let's see. Give me a second. I have to build again.
What was the issue?
I think that's because in the design section area of it was so small that it still remained the same even after updating the text. So you technically can't see the text. Let's just see if that's the case. But give me a second.
It's done, by the way.
Okay. Um, oh yes, my bad. Guys, we kind of messed up one section. Um, See here, it's not the text, by the way, it's not the size. Did you guys realize that we did not program this button? We put one condition here. If this is that and that is that, it happens. But when does it happen? We did not program it to the button, right? Like on click of the button, this should check. Or else the app won't realize when to check for this condition, right? My bad, boys, my bad. When button one dot click, and then you plug this in here. I think it should work now.
It should be able to simulate the working without having to install it every time.
Yeah, I don't think they have emulator here. Let's just see once again. Oh, yes. It works now. So yes. Sorry, guys, my bad. We did not include the function, the reason, right? I don't know how to. I think I should join the meeting from my phone to show it. Yes. Give me a second. Okay. Um. Yes. Let's just restart the app. Okay, now here we can give hints by the way for that section, guys. Like the username section. Instead of the label here, you can just give a hint. Yes. So let's just type some random stuff. Random. And then hit login. It says failed to login.
Bro, you're muted, bro.
Oh crap, yes. Oh, one second.
The disconnection of one device.
Yes, okay. I cannot mute it on this. That's the thing. I don't know why. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, if you type something random on username and password and hit login, it says failed to login, right? That was our condition in the beginning. It's that's the else condition. Now let's just type admin and password, and there it says success, right? So our very simple basic app is done. Okay, guys. So it's 5:52. Let's wait till 6 o'clock. I'll wait till 6 o'clock. You guys also try it out. You can try whatever you want now. There are a lot of things. Let me show you one sample app that I kind of built on this like a couple of years ago. Why is this broken? Okay. Okay. So this was one app that I built for this section. Um, Okay, so true donor was see here. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing. That was just one screen, right? Like what you guys made was like one screen page. Like there was only one page in it, right? There are no multiple pages. In the same page, you're changing stuff on click of a button. So you can add multiple pages or screens as it's called in MIT App Inventor by clicking on add screen. You can give a name for that, and then you just click add. Okay. Yes. So we have a couple of pages here. So this app, uh, okay, this app was some idea I came up with. So basically, a couple of years ago, I was just wondering if there was any way to automate blood donation. Right, like if someone's in danger, like if you are like O negative or someone like me, it's pretty messed up. You don't find people only. So like if you get injured and stuff, it's very risky, right? So and if the blood bank does not have blood, then what do? You can't do anything, right? So like you just like you know what I mean. Okay, so yes. So what I thought was if we make a simple database kind of stuff, wherein you can enter your blood details, like if you're O positive or O negative and stuff like that, and then you can just add your contacts and stuff whom you want to receive notifications from, and done. That's it. You get matched with other people having the same, uh, you know, like O positive and stuff, and then blood group, and then you just send a notification, or your family also can send a notification requesting for blood. So you can just if someone actually cares about you out there, you can actually come across and donate blood, and that way it's a little better, right? You can create one hospital account and donor account as well. A hospital account can ask for stocks in case there's no stock of O negative or something in blood bank. The hospital can put out a request out there, and then it can donors with the same blood group can check if they received a similar request, and then they can go donate and stuff like that. Okay, a very basic idea. So let me show you the app. Yes, there was one option to emulate like directly as you said. Yes, it's right here. Oh, I need to install an app also now for that. Guys, so you actually don't need to kind of like build the APK every time. You actually can just directly run it on your phone every time you make a change. You need to install this application called AI Starter from Play Store. It's called MIT AI 2 Companion.
Can I share my screen and ask something?
Yes, 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 you can do that.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
So I created a second screen.
Okay.
It's called home.
Okay.
And like here, I wanted to change to screen. I mean that screen.
Okay.
But like the option isn't here, and I don't see how to add it to the thing.
Oh, the screen name is similar to text, bro. You just need to pull in a text and then put the exact same screen name.
Okay. Okay. What? Okay.
Yes. Check it out. Check if it works.
Yes. It's not connected.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. Like if you build an APK, it's never meshed up. Sometimes it kind of glitches also with the thing, the emulator. Okay, his companion is a little messed up. I'll just build APK for this. Okay, let me know when you're done, okay? Or if you find any issues with that. Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pratik, I had a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, it's not related to this program in specific. It's can this MIT can this MIT app developer be used to send signals through through the micro USB port on the phone?
As in, what do you want to do? Like, what kind of app do you want to build? Send signals, as
Not
in, do you want to send data? What do you want to do?
not data. Like say I wanted to plug in a radio transmitter to my phone. I
Okay.
just want to send an on-off signal through through the micro USB port. Could I do that with this?
Um, One second, let me check. I don't think I'll give you a lot of features like that because it's very basic. Plus, you need a user end application. No, how will you detect the signals? Like, let's say you send a state variable 1 or 0. How will you detect it on the PC? You can instead do it offline though. Like, let's say, I'm sorry, you can do it online though. Like, let's say you have a cloud storage where you store the data, like a database, online database. Okay. Uh, and you plug in the transmitter and then program it to get the signals on the phone. As soon as it detects like a yes, you can upload it to the database and retrieve it on your PC. Like you just go to the website and check what the status is on your PC, right? I think you can do that.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah,
understand what I'm
that's a good
saying?
idea. Yeah. I think I understood. Yeah.
Yeah, like you just store the state variable in a database. Instead of sending it over USB, you send it to the cloud and then you get it from the cloud to your PC.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, it works on my phone. I got it.
Cool, man. That's nice. Let's go ahead then. Uh, Alright guys, so I'll quickly show you when this is done. This app which I built. It's and like someone asked me about database, like the database sign-in. This app has it. I'll share the project with you guys. So it's pretty good. I mean like it has all the components which you can do on a MIT App Inventor service. Like I've included the most of these components except for all these maps and stuff. I've included a lot of components like you have database, you have a lot of stuff on every page. Okay, so a couple of screens, moving between screens, all that is there. So I'll share the project. If you are interested, you can go through the project and see how the code works. So like instead of Googling, I mean like there's a lot of support for this on Google as well. But instead of Googling, you can just check in the project how it's been done in there, and you can implement on your. You can do whatever you want. Okay, like next session, it'll be nice if you can build one nice application. Like if you have any idea, you can build an app on MIT App Inventor for that, and send me the APK on Discord, or you can show it in the next session. That'll be great. Can you guys do that? You
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
ask.
sure.
Yeah, you can ask doubts also, but I'll be sharing this project. This project covers a lot of conditions, like for example, how to move between screens. That's there in that. You can just see what the code for that was in this, and then just do it that way. Or everything's there. So a lot of things are there. If something's missing in there, you can ask me. I can help you out. Okay, so let's actually stop discussing about MIT App Inventor right now. Let's move on to something better. Okay. Okay. Oh, I might this is what you saw. The UI section coded. Okay, this is fun. Inspiration section in MIT App Inventor. They have one board where they showcase nice apps that people built with MIT App Inventor and actually won awards or something cool. And if you see, there are a lot of kids who've done it, right? Look at this, a 10th standard kid did one app on MIT App Inventor that it's for flood relief. You can pick a role and stuff. That's nice. Look at this. Look at this. 6 middle school girls made a cool app and stuff like that. A lot of people made apps. So if you can come up with a nice idea, and if you do not want to code, like if you just want to play around and do not want to code, then you can use MIT App Inventor and build something cool. Okay, but I guess it's kind of simple, right? It's way too simple. Like, I mean, jigsaw puzzles for app dev that pays you thousands of dollars. That can't happen, right? I mean, everyone would be doing it right now. Uh, so now if when you build an application on MIT App Inventor, one thing you right away notice is that the UI looks bad, right? It looks very bad. Like it looks like an app that was built on Android 2.3. Have you guys used Android 2.3? Has anyone used like two very old Android phones, like Gingerbread or something like that? Like the old
Yeah, they
Samsung.
look terrible. Yes.
Yeah, the old Samsung Micromax phones and stuff. So yes, they look terrible, right? That's exactly how it looks now when there's Android 11 out in the market. So it's very, you know, it's kind of weird if you approach a company saying I'll build an app with MIT App Inventor for you. But don't worry, that was just the basics, just to help you have fun with app dev. But if you want to get serious, we have something else as well. We have a lot of things to be spoken about. But let me start with Android Studio. Now, Android Studio is something that Google offers. Okay, it's an IDE with a lot of app dev integrated tools. You guys know what an IDE is? You guys know
Yeah.
what an
Like
yes.
PyCharm.
Yes,
Very
it's an
same.
integrated development environment. So, you have it's like an editor, right? You have you guys used Visual Studio Code? Do you guys know Visual Studio Code? Look at this, like a beautiful code editor where you can type in code and stuff. It has a lot of autocomplete. It has you can choose the language that you want. Guys, what did you use for your school level projects? Like not projects per se, but like while learning, what do you
For
use? Did you use
for
idle?
Java, we use like BlueJ, and
Okay,
for C++, code blocks, and right now for Python, PSC.
nice, nice. What about the rest?
Code blocks only.
We're taught using PyCharm. I'm using VS Code right.
Oh, beautiful.
We use Turbo C++ for the language.
Oh, okay, all right. No
And of
issues.
course, Notepad for HTML.
Yes. Okay. So a couple of you guys have a little familiarity with all this Visual Studio Code and other IDEs, but for the rest, it's cool, guys. I'll introduce you to a couple of IDEs. You can use Visual Studio Code for app dev. You can use Android Studio. Android Studio is damn fun to use. It's very nice. Okay, that's what I still use for app dev. Okay, and then you can integrate whatever framework you want into Android Studio as well. That's one more cool thing. I'll speak about that later. Okay, let's see how Android Studio looks, right? Okay. This is
For HTML and CSS, I've also used this thing called glitch.com that was kind of easy to
online ID.
make.
What's it called?
Yeah,
Glitch.
glitch.com.
Am I spelling it right?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's kind of easy to create like CSS files and stuff, and like you can directly simulate it pretty easily.
Oh, nice. I'll check this out later. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Okay. Anyone with this link? Okay, copy link. Done. I'm sending it on the chat, guys. You can download the APK and test it out later if you want. And you guys want me to share this project? You guys want to test it out first and see if it works for you? How do I share a
Yep,
project?
you could just
Oh
set
yes,
up
I
your
can do
own
this.
project.
1 second. Give me a second. I'll actually share the project with you guys. You can do it whenever you want. Yes, I can do this. Show and oh, I have to do this.
The link you sent, it says after downloading, it needs an app to run.
Wait, what? Wait, isn't this? Didn't I just like send you the app?
I did. After downloading, it said there is no suitable app for this. It needs an app to run.
actually made limits.
It's working for me. I opened it on.
Yeah, I think you kind of like stopped the download in middle for some reason, or maybe like some network issue or something. The APK got corrupted, that's why it doesn't work. Can you like try it again and let me know if it works or not?
Yeah, I tried it again. It's not working for me.
Oh no. Okay. I'll put the APK up on Discord again later. Are you guys on Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Uh, okay. One second, guys. Can you do me a favor? Can you guys check if this works for you? I'll send one more link. Okay. There, I've sent you a link. Download that file. It's of type .aia. Need to download it on your PC. Then go to MIT App Inventor here. Okay. Did you guys? Oh, yeah, actually download it. Yes, guys. Did you guys download this AIA file from the
Yep.
link which I sent?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I opened it on MIT and it's uploading. It says like 2%.
Yes, nice. This boy is faster. Nice. Okay, go to MIT, go to projects, and click on import project, and click on choose file, and choose the AIA file. Choose this, and hit open. You can get the project in your thing, and then you can go through the code if you want to. Kind of took a lot of time.
Yep, I've got it.
GG man. Go to code section and check if the code block. Go to the block section and check if the code is visible for you.
Yep.
Okay. So if you want to check the code for other pages, you just have to switch the screen. Okay. Like you click on the drop down screen, choose which screen you want to view, and then go to blocks again. You can check the code for every page. Okay. So you can install the APK and check how it's done, and maybe you can build something nice in the next session. Okay. The next session will be like Stuti. Stuti, what? When is the next session?
Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'll check it.
Okay, cool. So like she'll be telling you when the next session will be. So if you guys can make something really nice, it'll be damn amazing. If you can come up with any idea of any sort, like anything, literally anything. You can even make a torch app if you want to. But try making something from MIT App Inventor and come up with a nice APK next event. I mean, the next session. Can you guys do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. Great, guys. Okay. Tell me if the MIT App Inventor .aia file doesn't open. Like if you can't see the code or something, let me know because I can help you out with that. Okay, let's check Android Studio out now.
So like similar to MIT App Inventor, there's scratch.mit.edu, which is the same thing, but it's Scratch. So you can
Yeah.
do the exact same.
Okay, guys. Actually, you should check that out. I haven't checked that out. Scratch.mit.edu. Oh yeah, this is for isn't this for games?
Yeah, I made a few games on that.
Nice.
You can make anything for basic coding before you learn
Yeah,
the
even we did
language.
it in high
At
school.
very young age, we did.
High school and middle school we did it.
Nice, man.
Yeah, the next session is on 8th February.
8th February. That's a lot of time, guys. I think you can come up with something
Yeah.
very nice till then.
8th February is our first IC, right?
Is it?
I think they will reschedule it according to your new timetable. But
No,
it'll
no.
be in February.
I think it got pushed from 1st of Feb to 8th of Feb.
Yeah, that's why we will have to push our events also. But it'll be in February.
Okay, fine. Let's see about the session, guys. We'll make sure we won't put it in between ISAs and stuff, so you don't worry about that. But like, if you'll actually like sit for like 2-3 hours, you can actually make some app which is better than what I've sent you. It won't take more than a day for sure. We have like a lot of days until the next session, so please try your best to come up with something nice. Okay, let's just go to Android Studio. It's already like 6:20. Okay. Oh crap. Yes. This is Android Studio, guys. Android Studio is way more professional than what MIT App Inventor can could ever offer. So it's not on the same scale at all. This is standard grade software that even professionals use. You can make apps for companies with this. You can make apps for the outside world with this. You can publish it on Play Store. I mean, MIT App Inventor apps also you can publish. That's not a problem. But what I'm saying is, you can make very good looking apps. You can make extremely powerful apps. And here it's no longer the same coding thing, guys. You actually have to sit and code in Java here. So don't worry if you do not know Java. It's not an issue. We can have a brief session about Java, and then we can move on to app dev with Android Studio. You can also choose a new language called Kotlin, which is yet another offering from, I think it's from Google. Okay, never mind. You can choose that while creating the project, and you can code in Kotlin as well. That's a simplified version. Like if you are sick of making a lot of classes and stuff with Java, you can use Kotlin. Kotlin's way simpler, but it's a new language to learn. Okay. So let's just see what the merits of Android Studio are. So what do you get as bonus in Android Studio? Give me a second, I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So as I was saying, yes. So one, we have instant app run. Okay. Now we faced a lot of issues on MIT App Inventor while using the emulator and stuff. It was a little troublesome. But here you have something called instant app run. So if you build a nice chunk of an app and want to test it out, if you will like build a page and you want to check how the page looks before moving on to the next page, you have that. You can do that, and you have dynamic updates. So basically, if you make a change, like if you put a text box, you want to put one extra field saying enter your email address as well in the login page. You can do that. You just drag and drop the text box over there, and then when you code for it and click on update, you can instantly see it in the emulator. Okay, you can set up an on-screen emulator here, which will come on your PC without BlueStacks. I saw someone using BlueStacks there. Um, Wait, can you guys hear me properly?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool. Yes, so you don't need BlueStacks and all. There is a separate emulator. You can choose which phone you want and stuff. You can choose which design, what screen size, which OS, everything, and then have a phone inside your PC. And you can run these apps dynamically. As and when you make changes and hit the refresh button, you can see the updates in the app. That's pretty cool. Okay, then secondly, we have the visual layout editor. If this looks like a lot of boring theory, let me show you the design section as well. Look at this. Okay, so we have a layout just like you saw in MIT App Inventor, but it's way more complicated. Okay, but with complexity comes quality. Okay, you have a lot of options, a hell lot of options. Okay, look at just under text box. The text view is basically like a label. Look at how many options you have. And this is not even it. This is like something you can pick and drag and drop. If you want to code, you can go way beyond that. You can code the design section with XML as key value pairs. Okay, the key is the ID, and then you set the ID, you set the layout width, and you define the layout width, just like you saw in MIT App Inventor, where you pick it here in the side, right? There was one side panel where you picked it. Oh wow, I closed it off. GG. Okay, so yes, you can pick it in the corner as well here also. If you want to go the easier way, you have a lot of options. Let's say go to background, you can pick a background color, and the background color changes, stuff like that. This is not the emulator, by the way. This is the design section. Okay, um, and then you have a lot of features like that. You have everything. You have all the attributes which you can define here in the code section. You can design it in the design section as well. Okay, so you have a lot of attributes which you can manually pick from drop down, or some you have to type. Like for example, text you can't pick from drop down, right? That's something called text. Where is text? Wow, you need a text box for that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's just one image, that's why. Okay, never mind. So if you drag and drop a text box, you can enter the text, you can enter hint text and stuff like that. I'll talk about that later. I think I'm going a bit too fast, but it's fine. I'll revise this entire thing tomorrow as well in detail, so don't worry about stuff which you can't pick up right now. I'm just telling you different features you can enjoy in Android Studio. Okay, so in the code section, if you are a pro coder, you do not need the design section. You don't want to drag and drop and do it like how the kids do in MIT App Inventor. You want to be like a pro coder, means you go to the code section. You can define tags like this. You can define what you want. You can pick from here. You have autocomplete here as well. That's like a thing in all IDEs, but here you get Android specific suggestions. Okay, like everything that you need for the design comes up in the design section and stuff like that. So you don't have to code the whole thing. If you want to type this entire section, it won't take more than like half a minute because of the autocomplete. Okay, like if I delete this and then type again, see, I only had to type M and A, and then you have match parent. So you have autocomplete as well and stuff like that. Okay, then what else do we have? We have a fast emulator. That's what I was speaking about. Let me show you how the emulator looks. Okay, this is a fully functional phone. You can go to home, but it's kind of laggy because you can allocate how much RAM you want. If you have a lot of RAM on your PC, you can allocate how much RAM you want this to run. It's a fully functional phone. Okay, a phone inside your computer, and you can run whatever changes you've made here right into this. Look at that. You can hit run and then you can do it. Okay, that's emulator. And then you have code editor, intelligent code editor. That's what you just saw, the autocomplete and stuff. You have drop down list with with suggestions and stuff like that. I think this is kind of boring for you guys, right? A lot of theory, like school. Um,
So, like, no Java, is it worth to go for Kotlin or something?
Sorry.
Like, does Kotlin have any additional functionalities that you can't get with Java on Android Studio?
No, like Java is like the standard, okay? Like everyone like who builds with native Android uses Java. But Kotlin is like a new language. It's still under development. A lot of things have to be added to Kotlin, but it's simpler. If you find Java complicated, coding in Java, and trust me, it can be little complex while coding uh, a lot of stuff. Like if you want to integrate a Firebase uh, component like a database, then it's a lot of code in Java. If you want to add maps, it's a lot of code. Everything has a lot of code in Java. So in Kotlin, it'll cut that down. That's all. There's no other advantage of Kotlin. But you have Kotlin. That's the thing. If you want, you can jump to Kotlin. But even if you know Java, no, this syntax, the basic understanding in the code is the same. Okay, it's the classes, it's the instance of the class, it's the functions, it's the same thing. Overriding classes and stuff like that. But the thing is, the function, like the what do I call it? The keywords that you use here, no, like all this, what do I say? Yes, you have this onCreate function which has to be called onCreate. Okay, like you need to learn a lot of stuff in Android. A couple of these things come pre-coded. Like as soon as you create a new project, this as part of this comes pre-coded. I'll show you in the next section probably because it's already late. But you have all those predefined functions which you gotta learn. But with autocomplete, it makes it easier. So even if you know Java, there's a lot of stuff that you have to learn in Android Studio Java. Okay. Yes. So yes, templates, code templates. That's one very nice thing about this. You go to new project here means look at the set of templates you get. You have Google Maps activity with the map integrated to it. You just have to provide one API key about which I'll speak later. You can add one add section. You can add one bottom navigation like all the Swiggy apps and all. You have one bottom navigation, right? There are like 4 tabs down. You pick one of them and then it changes the page here. That's how it goes. You have that. You have a lot of stuff. You have navigation drawer. Have you guys installed the Peso app?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's if you can look at this image, it kind of looks similar, right? It's a drawer which you pull from the side. When you pull from the side, like you slide from the left, kind of thing comes that occupies like 3/4 of your screen. And there are a lot of options over there, like a settings page. You can go to settings page. You can go to view my marks page. You can go to the dashboard here and stuff like that. It's basically this design only. Okay, then you have scrolling activity, you have tabbed activity, you can choose tabs and stuff like that, but these tabs are on the top and stuff. Okay, so a lot of stuff which you can do with templates pre-made. That's one more thing you have as a part of Android Studio. And you have yes, you can integrate a lot of APIs and stuff. Firebase integration. Okay, now do you guys know what Firebase is? Firebase is Google's database. Okay, Firebase. It's a database for apps or websites which is provided by Google. You have a lot of tools here. If you go to console, once you build yes, look at this. You can have analysis, you can have monitoring, crash analytics, and stuff like that. You can build a lot of databases like login database. If you want to really authenticate someone through Google secure authentication, you can do that as well. You can have safe storage. Like if someone uploads a photo, like a profile picture for an image, like the profile picture section, like if you are building an app like Facebook, you need to store those images safely, right? What if someone just leaks all those images into the internet? It's pretty bad, right? That shouldn't happen. Now you need not worry about any of those. Now MIT App Inventor is not secure at all. It's very open. Anyone can access the database. It's open database. If you want like a personalized database, you can do that, but you need to pay and stuff. Um, but this one's very good. Like, you have the Google level security for all your data, and you can store stuff. You can go to storage and store images, files, and stuff. This- You can go to real-time database, which updates in real time. Okay, like if you're building like WhatsApp, and someone texts you something on WhatsApp, the data should come from his phone to your phone. So that basically has to travel to the cloud, get stored in the cloud, and then come to you, right? And it should be very fast. It should be real time. If someone sends you a message at 2 o'clock, and if you get it at like 8 o'clock, it's of no use. Right? He would have already gone to the restaurant and had food also. So that's the thing. If you want real-time database, like if you want it to update instantly on the other devices as well, as soon as you make changes in one app, it should register in multiple apps. You can do that with Firebase. We'll have like a 30-minute session on Firebase in the next class, or maybe in the third session where you'll actually come to backend and stuff. And then Kotlin and stuff, color previews, blah blah. Okay, no, I think what's the time now? Are you guys bored?
Nope.
Nice man. What about the rest? You guys are interested in learning more today? Can go on till
I
7.
kind of
Yeah.
have Android Studio installed for some reason.
Okay, that's great. But have you set it up? Have you tried opening it and stuff?
Yeah, so I have a basic Java template open.
Okay, nice. So you have JDK and stuff installed. Oh, alright guys. So next session, along with the MIT App Inventor app which you are gonna make anyways, you guys also need to install this IDE. Okay, you need to go to Android. You just have to Google Android Studio. If you want, I can give you the link as well. And then go to download Android Studio, and then click on this download Android Studio button. It's 896 MB, but it comes with all the components and stuff. You don't have to install any other sub component, but you need one more component. Okay, you need to go to Oracle's website, Oracle JDK or Java JDK, and download Java JDK from here. Okay, you need to download JDK, the latest version, or whichever version is compatible with the latest Android Studio. And we'll be taking you through the setup session. That's not an issue. The Android Studio thing is very simple. You just have to click next, and install. It'll do everything for you. But integrating it with Java is a little bit of work. You need to set a path in home, like you need to set environment variables and stuff, and then link Android Studio to Java and stuff. But we'll be taking you through all of that, so don't worry. You just have to download the setup and keep, because if you guys have kind of slow internet and stuff, then it'll be a bit of an issue, right? Like 1 GB of file downloading in a session is little trouble, right? So if you keep it downloaded, just keep the setup file downloaded. We'll take you through the installation. Okay.
So like once I get the JDK, I can just go to like CMD and do that setx path to this thing.
Yes, you can do that, but I'm guessing not everyone will know that, so I think we should just take a small session on setting that up. But yes, what you told is right. You can do that from CMD, or you can go to environment variables and set it up and stuff. Okay, so all that stuff we'll be covering in the next session or the session after that. But make sure you download the Android Studio IDE and the setup file and the Java JDK setup file before you come to the next session. Okay. Okay. Now for some boring stuff, but something which you have to know. But before that, do you guys want really cool materials for studying Android? Are you guys very into Android right now? Are you guys convinced Android is fun?
Yeah.
If you guys want to really follow up, I can give you a good set of study materials. there is this beautiful book. Okay, there is it's insane. You can once you come to college, you can actually borrow the book from me as well. I have the book. Like if you want a paperback, you can borrow it from me. You can borrow it from the library, or you can even buy the book on Amazon. It's called Head First Java, Head First Android Development. Sorry. You can download the Kindle edition as well. I mean, buy the Kindle edition. But if you don't want to spend money, you know the cracked stuff as well, right? I'm on record, so I cannot tell you guys stuff. But yes, you can just Google for the PDF and you can just download it. You can Google for Head First Android Development PDF, and then go to some site in this list, and then you can download the book for free. It's over like 1,000 pages, but trust me, it's not boring. Okay, it's very very interesting. It's insanely interesting. Let me show you the book once.
So like I can't actually download JDK. It says like we're sorry, the page you requested was not found. Error 404.
Oh, okay. I'll share the links for both the download files then. Okay, like both the files which you have to download, I'll share the link.
Yep, cool.
Cool. Okay, fine. Let me show you the book once again. It's on my hard disk once again. Okay, this book, by the way, is something. It's not like something you've ever seen. Okay, it's beautiful. It's like a storybook. It's not like a textbook. It has so many poor jokes in it. It has a lot of comics, like images and stuff. Yes, guys. So up next we have Android architecture. Android is a flavor of Linux. So if you guys have used Linux, this is basically Linux, which is compatible and optimized for touchscreen devices like Android phones and stuff, or tablets and stuff. So this OS basically can is a lightweight version of Linux which can run on low spec devices, because your phones cannot have the processing power of a PC, right? Even if you have the best flagship phone, it still can't compete with the processing power of a basic PC. So yes, so it's optimized for the threads that you have on your processor. It's optimized for the amount of RAM that your devices have. Now RAM is not an issue right now because some phones have a lot of RAM, so it might be more than some laptops or PCs and stuff. Okay, so you have this architecture, this structure, where you have the Linux kernel. The Linux kernel is basically the bare bones Linux core functioning component in any Linux operating system. And you have the Android runtime. Now the Android runtime is a virtual machine, like just like we ran this here, or when you emulate something in BlueStacks, it's basically a virtual device running on your PC, right? It's not a real OS. It's a virtual emulation of thing. So you have Dalvik VM for that. VM stands for virtual machine. And you have libraries like OpenGL for graphics, like all these games that we play. And then we have SSL for security, and graphics section for like video, media, and other rendering purposes. You have SQLite for database and stuff like that. Those are native Android libraries, so they work at the core of Android, and it lets you use that. I think this is very boring, right? I think you can figure this on your own. But this is very important, guys. You need to realize how the structure of Android architecture is to understand how apps work the heart. Okay. Now, features of Android OS. I don't even know why I put this slide, but you have the features there. Beautiful UI, connectivity, storage, media support, messaging, blah blah blah. Yeah, you know this. Okay, setting up Android Studio. I think we'll do this.